guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Look at this glorious, perfect day. I mean, it's kind of chilly, just a little bit chilly, but hey, it is still just a pretty day outside, so I figured let's go ahead and do a video. And today what I want to talk to y'all about is Steve McRae, and I got a couple of opinions, and so if y'all are interested in what I have to say, y'all stick around for me, okay? Okay, as some of you, okay, first off and foremost, this is my opinion and only my opinion, and that's all it's going to be throughout this entire video. So y'all, just bear with me here. We're going to have a little bit of fun, okay? So we're going to look at the Steve McRae's GoFundMe, and I'm gonna read this to you, okay? Hopefully the wind doesn't bother us too bad, but I have consulted, this is a few words from Steve. I have consulted with my attorney, and they have given me specific guidance on what I can discuss when it comes to my legal action against another YouTuber in order to ask for financial assistance in my legal action against this other YouTuber. While I do have some funding available and I am starting a new job next week to pay for legal expenses, it will probably be a few months at least until I'm able to file in state court my complaint, as is much more difficult to cover legal costs that this other YouTuber has filed a responsive countersuit against me, and even though I show beyond any doubt that her countersuit complaint contains objectively false allegations, it is still substantially going to raise the cost of my legal action against this YouTuber. Legal action that I have taken to restore my reputation and show beyond all doubt in a court of law that all the YouTuber's allegations against me are not just without evidence, merit, nor cause, but they are not even in good faith and are in fact retaliatory in nature. Okay, I believe this case will probably take approximately $30,000 to $40,000 and will be quite a bit more drawn out if I have to fund it all myself. I have 9 more months to file in Minnesota court, and I have gone back to work to help cover legal costs. I have already spent over $8,000 of my own personal funds thus far to get this case in a written complaint and to respond to her frivolous countersuit. So if I can raise at least $10,000 to $15,000, it would be incredibly helpful for me in my legal funding, as unfortunately her countersuit against me has effectively doubled my initial predictions of the cost of the case. But I do expect to not just win punitive damages, but full legal cost as well. Raising $20,000 would be beyond amazing, as I also have to pay my own expenses to fly to Minnesota, which I was fine with for jurisdiction for the trial, if not for virtual, as well as covered the cost of depositions, which will immediately follow discovery. If you would like to support my case against this fellow YouTuber to help ensure justice is done, not just for me, but for others as well, every dollar is appreciated, and I will be having multiple thank you streams to thank donors. Thank you. If you would like to, thank you for all of your continued support and faith that I have told the truth, continue to tell the truth, and will continue to tell the truth in I can't say that word. Okay, so then in the bottom, okay, he discloses on here, all funding will go to legal costs, transportations, filings, mailings, and or other use I deem required to obtain justice and fair compensation. Other ways to donate is via PayPal or become a member of my YouTube channel, where I will be giving updates on the case. Receipt for legal fees will be posted to show all funding goes to cover legal fees and are not loans, but funding to seek resolution with the court case. Okay. So that right there is his legal proceedings against YouTuber My Truth. Okay, and this is against Katie Joy is what this is against, or it goes against. And so let me tell you, just to give you just a little bit of a rundown. So I got bored by Katie Joy. I simply did. I got bored by watching Katie Joy and watching her Instagram lives. I just got bored. So I started watching this whole Steve McRae thing, and I started watching the non-secular show Mod Call. I'll link it below. I started watching the mediation call. I'll link it below. And I also watched Uncivil Law, where he went over Steve McRae's, I guess you would call it a lawsuit at this point, towards Without a Crystal Ball. So I went over it, or I listened in on it. And this man, or Uncivil Law, gave Steve McRae's lawsuit a 4 out of 10. And here's a little clip.
It leaves a little bit to be desired. It leaves something to be desired in terms of the complaint, is my overall thought. It's okay. It's okay. It's just not great. It doesn't, it's like, you know, on a scale of pleadings, maybe it's, 4 out of 10.
I advise y'all to go, watch Uncivil Law's video on this, and y'all let me know exactly what you feel about it, and see if it even has a chance to go anywhere. Now, I'm no legal professional whatsoever at all, none whatsoever at all. So I can't tell you if it has merit or if it doesn't. But a 4 out of 10 doesn't seem that great. My opinion alone. So, with watching all these mod calls, I'm not going to ruin any of it. I mean, it'll take you a couple of hours to watch everything. If you've watched it, or if you've gone over to Charlotte's channel and you've gone over it with her, then you understand. But if y'all want to watch the mod calls and y'all want to see how Steve reacts in these calls, you're more than welcome to. All right. So, and like I said, it'll take you a little bit. Well, I got to just thinking, and I got to looking. Him, and it's all about this non-secular show, NSS. So I got to looking on a couple of different channels, and one of the channels I'll link below. It's Menace to Society. He was putting a lot of stuff up on Steve McRae, and so I was watching their videos, and I was like, huh. Now my little things get to turning in my head just occasionally when I do, because I get out here with the horses and I listen to a lot of things. So my little gears in my head start turning just a little bit. Alrighty. And I'm like, well, these people are leaving Steve McRae's side, so I wonder where this GoFundMe is going to. Alrighty. Somebody had decided that they were no longer going to support Steve McRae after the way he was acting whenever it came down to Cheshire. They decided they are no longer going to support Steve McRae. And that's perfectly fine. There's quite a few people that are not supporting Steve McRae in any of this whatsoever at all. There's quite a few people that have decided, no, Steve is not who I thought Steve was. And just so you know, let me give you a little tidbit. Steve McRae was in with Boss Hogg at one point. So if that, or some of y'all know him as Roadhog. But if that gives you just a little bit of insight on why I was like, all right, I'm gonna check this dude out just a little bit more, and I'm gonna see what's what, because like I said, he was up there and he was supporting Boss Hogg, and man, I tell you, that they were friends and all this and that, or they were on panel together, and so, and Boss Hogg, he's a problem. He's a problem. In my opinion, he's a problem. But anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, alrighty guys, I'm just wondering how many people are wanting to pull their support from Steve McRae. Well, I kind of got my answer from somebody, and they wanted to pull their support from the GoFundMe. And I'm going to put this up on screen. Sorry, it's little bitty for me. All right, so I want to read something to you that I got. Thank you for contacting GoFundMe. We have received your request for a refund of your donation to the following fundraiser in the amount of $310. And it has the link on there. And as a result, since the donation has already been transferred to the beneficiary of the fundraiser, we're unfortunately unable to issue a refund. Please note that you can reach out to the organization or organizer, if I can speak today, of the fundraiser to request a refund directly by selecting contact, and then it says as seen here. And then lastly, if you're requesting a refund because you feel your donation has been misused, we encourage you to file a donor claim. And so then it goes into hope to assist you further. Do you feel to get in touch with us whatever you need any further help? Okay. And then it says regards. So the next one I'm going to show you is thank you for getting back to us. Yes, since this donation has already been transferred to the beneficiary of the fundraiser, we're unfortunately unable to issue a refund at this time, or at this point. Upon checking, I can see you have successfully filed an official claim for reimbursement through the GoFundMe guarantee. Further, I would request you to wait till our Trust and Security Team investigates will come back to you directly. You can rest assured about it. Hope to assist you further. Do feel free to get in touch with us whenever you need any further help. Best regards. All right, sorry guys, I'm having to go through these on my phone, and some of them are little bitty text or little bitty messages. So now I want to show you just a couple of donations that this person has made to Steve McRae. And we're just I'm just gonna flash these up on the screen for you. Now, mind you, why this person wants a refund, I did not ask. Why this person is, going against Steve, I did not ask. Why this person decided that, his GoFundMe wasn't being used in the correct way, I did not ask. Because that was not something that, I'm going to get into, because Steve is going to handle this GoFundMe money the way he wants to wants to handle it. But the thing is, and the problem is, as you can see from the screenshots that I put up there from, amounts that was donated, he has the money in there. Steve has the money in there. So it says, upon checking, I can see you have successfully filed an official claim for reimbursement through the GoFundMe guarantee. So luckily, the person's able to actually get a refund through the GoFundMe guarantee. So this person, sorry, like I said, little bitty things here. Thank you for getting back to us. Since your donation has already been transferred to the beneficiary of the fundraiser, we're unfortunately able to issue a refund at this time, or at this point. Upon checking, I can see you have successfully filed an official claim for reimbursement through the GoFundMe guarantee. Further, I would request you to wait until our Trust and Safety Team investigates and will come back to you directly. You can rest assured about it. Hope to assist you further. Do feel free to get in touch with whenever you need any further help. Best regards. I think I've already read that one. All right, but here's my point from posting all of this, okay? This GoFundMe is still up. And it says that right now he has $4,445 in his GoFundMe. And this right here is for this whole lawsuit for against Katie Joy is what it's for. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this to you, and the reason why I wanted to just kind of put my 2 cents out there, just the way I do it. I just kind of find stuff to talk about, and we just talk about it. That's what we do. We just talk about it on here, and we just have a good old time. So the reason why I started thinking, I was like, wait a second. Wait just a gosh darn second here. So these people are contributing to Steve McRae's, look, horse's butt, and just walk out of nowhere. Yep. Horse's bottom. Oh yeah. So these people are donating to Steve McRae, and he's already filed hip pocket service. Is that what it's called? I don't remember what it's called. I don't. That's why you need to go down and you need to watch Uncivil Law's video. That's what you need to do, because he will explain more to you. Hi baby. Oh, no hugs? You mad? You mad? No? Okay. We'll take a hug. We'll take all the hugs we can get whenever it comes to these horses. You just love on them, and they're just doing their own little thing. And they're like, Mama, what you doing out here? What you doing out here? You done been out here to feed me. You done been out here to comb me. What else you got me doing right now? What else is it that you want? I just want lovin's at the moment. That's what I want. I just want lovin's at the moment. But all right, so sidetracked Danny. That's me 100%. I get myself sidetracked, and I just kind of blab on about what I want to blab on about, because that's what I do. I'm going to dance in my field for a little bit, and I hope that y'all are having a good day. But okay, so I got to thinking. I was like, these people are wanting this money back from Steve McRae. So, or this person, these people, whoever all sent me their stuff, they are wanting their money back from Steve McRae because they're not going to support this whole thing anymore. And who knows? It could have been, uncivil law going over it, and showing that it's a 4 out of 10. Maybe that's what, caused this whole thing. Maybe the whole fallout with Cheshire caused these people to want their money back. Maybe Steve did something to these people that would cause them to want their money back. Who knows at this point? Who knows? But I just wanted to show y'all just a little bit of proof. And according to what I was reading to y'all, Steve has already taken this money out. Now, do I know that Steve has taken this money out? No, I do not know. But according to what I just showed y'all, Steve has already taken this money out. And as far as I know, and now I don't watch Steve. I don't watch Steve whatsoever at all because he's just not my cup of tea. He really isn't my cup of tea. Do I follow him on Twitter and stuff just to see what's going on and, try to keep up with him because he is going after Katie Joy? Yeah, I do that. But, it's not a show that I would watch. It's not a YouTube channel that I'm really interested whatsoever at all. And so my whole thing is, has he done more with this whole thing with Katie Joy? Is that why the funds aren't in there according to the email? Yeah. Is that why the funds aren't in there? It kind of makes you think just a little bit. And yeah, now have I heard stories that, Steve is kind of shysty sometimes, allegedly. Yeah, I've kind of heard my own little stories. I've had people, talk to me or, contact me and, just want to warn me. Just give me a flat out warning as saying, Janet, don't get involved with him. Don't do that whatsoever at all. Just ignore it whenever it comes down to him. So, I kind of listen to people that talk to me, and I take advice when I can take advice. I like to get my feel for people, and I like to see how people are, and who they are and whatnot. So whenever I was listening to that mod call, and I was listening to the mediation call, when I was listening to all that, it kind of showed me a little bit of who Steve is. All my opinion alone. And, this is just, me talking. It's just me talking. Yeah, I'm just having a beautiful day outside. Yep, so this is just me talking. But anyways, so those things gave me, they gave me my own opinion about Steve. And how I started thinking about stuff. And it kind of gave me a little bit of an insight of, what Steve is like. Now, when Steve was on Roadhog's channel, at some point, and I will try to find the clip. If I can find the clip, I will put it in here. But Steve wasn't on Roadhog's channel. It's back when Steve would do Roadhog's channel. And I keep saying Roadhog. I need to say Boss Hog because that's his name now. And I want to respect that. So when Steve was on in good with Roadhog or Boss Hog, Boss Hog at one point decided he was going to make a comment about Steve McRae. Sorry, there's my pond. It's so beautiful and it's so relaxing, and so this can be a touchy subject. So I was like, we'll go out to the pond and we'll show the pond off just a little bit so people don't get so riled up. But Roadhog was heard screaming or, raising his voice. He wasn't screaming, he was raising his voice. He was saying, the deal with Steve is off. It's off. And like I said, if I can find the clip, I'll put it in here. If I can't, I'm going off of the best of my memory. So I was kind of wondering, it makes you wonder, what kind of agreement did he have with Roadhog? And people don't really like Roadhog so much. If y'all want me to give you my opinion on Roadhog, y'all leave it down there in the comments below. All right. And it'll be something like this, me just rattling off at the mouth. But I kind of started forming my own opinion. And the thing is, for the longest time, I thought that Steve was somebody, whenever it came down to Katie Joy, Steve was somebody that, could just crush Katie Joy legally whenever it come down to it. And I thought that Steve was done so wrong, and you know, I thought Steve was a victim, and you know, I thought different things like that. And like I said, these are all of my opinions. But then when he started filing his lawsuit, or the lawsuit that he filed or whatever, from what I'm gathering after listening to Uncivil Law, it doesn't really have that much to stand on. So, you know, it makes you think. It really does. It makes you think just a little bit. And now, guys, I am just a simple little country girl. I really am. I'll go play in the mud. I got bright white shoes on, walking through the mud puddles. Am I the smartest one? No, I'm not. I'm really not. Am I going to be griping later because I got white shoes on and I've been out in the pasture? Yeah, I'm going to be griping later. But you know what? That's just how I run my life. It's just they were on my feet because we have baseball, and so with them just being on my feet, nothing stays clean. It really doesn't. Nothing stays clean, and I ain't even gonna get on here and act like anything does stay clean. Nope, nothing. I got horse hair all over me, and that's perfect fine. Okay, anyways, yep. Like I said, ADD kicks in, but whenever it come down, you know, I thought so highly of Steve and everything, but after Uncivil Law said what he had to say, kind of made me think just a little bit. So here's my thing. Now, I can't prove that Steve took any money out of the GoFundMe. I can't prove that. 2, I can't prove that he's not using that money to go again, or to use it, you know, for the lawsuit towards Katie Joy, because I don't know what all, you know, he's working on whenever it comes down to Katie Joy. So 2, I can't prove that. 3, I'm not trying to change your mind whenever it comes to Steve. I'm not giving you, if you like him, if you don't like him, hey, that's up to you. 100%, that's up to you. I'm not a person that just dislikes people to dislike people. That's just not who I am. That's, you know, I just don't think that way. I really don't. But it just got me thinking. So I know some people in the anti-KJ community really stand behind Steve's lawsuit and stand behind Steve and think that Steve is going to be the one that is going to actually get Katie Joy. And I understand that. That's what some people in the whole community believe, that 100%. But when you listen to a lawyer go over something and the lawyer kind of go, okay, well, this don't make no sense. Well, this don't make no sense. Well, this don't make no sense. When you kind of got a lawyer doing that and he's putting it in perspective for you, it makes you think a little bit, or at least made me think just a little bit. So is Steve going to be the whole, let's get it at KJ and let's get KJ off of here? In my opinion, no. Now, that's my opinion, and that's 100% my opinion, and it's nothing more. But like I said, I've been checking out other channels, and I've been spreading out just a little bit on, you know, as time's going on. I've been spreading out just a little bit more on who I listen to, because I get tired of Katie Joy. Okay, her live streams here lately have been so absolutely boring, and you get absolutely nothing out of it. They're just boring. I hate to say it. I fall asleep. I really, really do. She's not saying anything that's making a big impact on me whatsoever at all. That's why I'm not bringing them to y'all, because I'm like, if I can barely stay awake, then most likely y'all can barely stay awake. So I had to look into something different. But, you know, that's just kind of my take. I got all my babies up by the road. I don't know if y'all can see them. That's just kind of my take and kind of my feelings right now. My feelings might change. They might actually change. It might come down to a point to where, you know, hey, I'm back on yay, go Steve. Yeah. Hey, it might come back on that. But for the time being, you know, Uncivil Law's video, you know, it's a little bit older, and like I said, I'm just catching up. I kind of caught a little bit of it when he was doing it live, but then I went back and rewatched the entire thing. And so it just, like I said, it made me think. And sometimes, you got to get your mind working. You got to think just a little bit, to be honest with you. And it's healthy for you. It's just healthy for you. But I got all my babies up here. And y'all don't believe me that I'm telling you I'm doing this. Look. I got white shoes on. Yeah. They're already getting brown. That's me. That's how I am. That's how I roll. I can't help it whatsoever at all. And I can't help but go and love on these big beauties back here, because that's what I do. I got them over there. I got them everywhere they need to be. And so, like I said, just my opinion, only my opinion. Y'all don't go send hate to anybody. Don't do none of that. Y'all just look at my videos as they are entertainment. They are entertainment alone, because that's all they're meant to be, is entertainment. Y'all just waste a little bit of your time with me, is all it is. 100%. That's all it is. Y'all are just wasting time listening to me yak on and just go on and on about stuff. But I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whatever you might be watching this, and I hope you remember to smile today. Because you know what? It really can make a difference. It absolutely can. But this is, like I said, a beautiful day. I'm in a good mood, and I'm just enjoying myself. So I figured I'd share a little bit of my day with you, because that's what I enjoy doing, and I enjoy being out with my big beauties. I really enjoy being out with them, and I'm gonna go and annoy them just a little bit by going over and petting on them and rubbing on them and scratching on them. They enjoy it. They enjoy it. They enjoy it, because if they didn't enjoy it, they'd run from me. But they enjoy it, and I'm happy. And hey, you got to do the little things in life that makes you happy. You really do. You got to pay attention to the little things in life that makes you happy. And yeah, drama's everywhere. And with Steve McRae, is there drama right now? Yeah, there's drama. With Katie Joy, is there drama? Yeah, there's drama. With Boss Hog, is there drama? Yeah, there's drama. It's everywhere. But you get to choose whether or not you put yourself into it. Kind of like I kind of just I guess I chose to put myself into this. But yeah, I already said my outro, so I'm going to let y'all go for the day. But I really, really do hope that y'all have a good one. I'm going to go with them, and I'm going to go and have some fun. Alrighty, guys. Bye.